Beautiful souls, hello. This video is going to be about nutting up the spine and sexual energy retention, transmutation, sexual alchemy, whatever the hell you want to call it. Let's just dive into this straight off the cuff, intuitively. So, what the hell is an orgasm? What is it? What does it feel like? What the hell is it? I'll tell you what it is. It's an electrical charge firing off, grounding out your legs. That's why your legs, you get weak in the knees, your legs twitch and shake, and then you fucking feel it go out your legs, and then you're just depleted, drained, bro. Well, there's a reason for that. See, your nervous system in your spine, your heart and your arterial system, your brain and your heart, and your endocrine system, all the little dualistic polarities throughout your body act as a transceiver of life force energy, of sexual energy, of orgasmic energy. It's all the same thing. Plasma, vril, organ, chi, ki, whatever the hell you want to call it. It's all over the place at all times. And your Taurus is literally in tandem, pumping it in and pumping it out. Some people are more conductive than others, but most people are automatically electromagnetically pulsing this energy through their Taurus. They then, when they get horny, and there's a reason why we call it horny, it means there's a scalar wave coming out the top of your head. That's where that comes from originally, the old symbolism of the snakes and the horns. But so basically, when you get horny, you're pulling in the energy, and then you're directing it down into the sacral and the root, gathering it, building it. That's hornier, building to a climax, but you're keeping it down there, mind you, down at the bottom of your transceiver antenna, and then you fire it off with an orgasm after climaxing. Boom, it goes out your legs, it grounds into the earth and escapes into the beautiful ground of the earth. Well, the whole point of nutting up the spine is to become conscious of the energy you're pumping in and out of your Taurus, bringing it down to the genitals and using it as a magnifier to intensify the electrical charge, then consciously shooting it back up the endocrine, the front chakra channel, and the spine, bouncing it up that scalar wave into your brain, charge the fuck out of your brain. It's beautiful for all the functions of the brain, for the nervous system, for optimal fucking brain function, for optimal health, period. You then shoot it out your crown and can electrify your auric field. And in doing that, that will increase your memory retention, your vitality levels. Everything gets better because this is literally the energy of the universe in creation. The sexual energy is the fucking vital energy that's everywhere, all over the place. And we're just pulling it in constantly through the Taurus and using it to create anything and everything that you see, including life, through the sexual organs. So this is how fucking powerful the orgasm is. So I guess let's dive into this a little deeper. When I found out that the sexual energy was in fact the energy that's all over creation, everywhere at all times, I was like, oh my God, I had to figure it out. And I'd always been a very sexually vigorous person, throughout my entire life. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I wasted a lot of it, on self-gratification. So when I then decided to become conscious of this energy and start to use it for good, I then started realizing that you can use it not only for self-gratification, but you can use it to hurt people or to help people. So white tantra, red tantra, black tantra, white magic, red magic, black magic. I mean, there's three basic ways you can utilize this energy, but the red is basically to help yourself. So, and then the white is to help other people. And black, of course, is to hurt people, black magic. So a lot of people, especially, it's become popular in the spiritual community and for witches and women to use their orgasmic charge to manifest abundance and things that they want or whatnot. And not everyone has good intentions, but I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. So basically, I started with the red. I honed the energy and just started playing with it. I wanted to learn how to start edging and then magnify it and then shoot it back up into my brain. And what I did basically was I had to go inward, trial and error for a while, years really. But first I experimented, and this was after my initial Kundalini awakening, by the way, so I was very aware of energy and charges of energy and how to utilize them. So it was a little easier for me to feel into the energy and to move it. So that was one thing I had to learn that's very crucial that you'll have to learn, is how to magnify the energy and how to move it around. You basically just put your attention on it, you feel into it, and then you lead it with your intention and your will. So basically, bring in the energy. I'm just going to tell you right now, bring in the energy consciously, and you can do that by breathing it in consciously down your fucking central chakra channel, down to your. And I suggest you do this while you practice with like masturbation or with a partner, preferably one you love, a healthy love. But this basically breathe it in, magnify it down there with the horniness, and then as you start to feel those climaxing, edging sensations, magnify them by pulsing. And it is crucial to flex the perineum muscle, or the butthole muscle as it's called, and you kind of use that as a gun to fire it up. So every time you feel into the charge, clench your butthole and then shoot it up. And how you shoot it up is basically put your attention right above it, and it will literally follow your mind's eye and attention, because this is electromagnetic. This is what moves the energy in creation. And so basically, you just have to get used to it. You have to get used to feeling your body from the inside for the first time. So it's going to take practice. So don't get demoralized. And it's perfectly okay to blow the load and waste it. I mean, you can always recharge, and that's one thing I learned through trial and error, is that I basically recharge the sexual energy in my body to full capacity within like 2-3 days. So, and I found this out by experimentation. So I would go 2 days without ejaculation, and then I would see how lit up my Kundalini energy was, the charge. And then I go 3 days, and then I went a week, then I went 2 weeks, and then I went fucking months, okay? Like long time, like 8 months. And I literally came to find that the energy can be recharged within a couple days, especially with diaphragmatic conscious breathing and self-reiki. So don't get demoralized, don't get discouraged. And it is okay that I found, and it almost has to happen, if you're going to shoot the full orgasm up into your brain, a little semen's going to come out. You know, the clear stuff, a little bit. But if you do it correctly, the whole fucking orgasmic charge will literally go up into your brain. You push it completely up into your brain, and a little bit of semen will come out. Not any sperm, okay? But your balls are going to fill up with sperm no matter what, and they're going to need to be drained. So what I'm saying is, I advise becoming consciously aware of how you're using the energy of creation, this plasma that's everywhere, this organ, this real, this chi, this ki, and just become conscious of it and start consciously magnifying it and using it for things, for creation, not just wasting it, especially on prawn on fucking cell phones or PCs. That shit is evil, bro. You're basically shooting your soul into the cult of Saturn's fucking silicone hell when you do that shit. Because wherever you put your attention and your feeling and your will, you're gonna send the orgasmic charge, okay? And I want to say, men being the positive charge, basically we're constantly just trying to give out this sexual energy. That's what we do, especially in intercourse with a woman. You're like focusing all your shit onto her and pushing it in her constantly. All the energy, all the attention, all the orgasmic energy. She's pulling it up as the feminine magnetic receptive. This is why women have different orgasms than men. They basically keep pulling these waves of orgasmic or of sexual energy up until they climax it into a full body orgasm. Well, you can do the same thing as a man. You just got to be consciously aware of how to utilize it, and become conscious of where you're sending it, and to start to practice to pull it up into your Taurus, to onk it, because by onking it, you're basically creating negentropy in your toroidal field, And that's the whole point of light body activation, of nutting up the spine and everything. It just optimizes energy flow and enables you to grow. And it's all about coherence and electrical capacitance. So of course we want to onk this electrical charge as long as possible. I can literally, you can either nut a fucking orgasm and a load out and just waste it and feel really good for a couple seconds and then feel fucking drained and maybe even regretful. Or you can shoot this fucking thing up into your auric field and onk it and keep yourself supercharged for fucking hours. The choice is yours. But don't get shameful or discouraged or demoralized if you do decide to just use it for self-gratification, because you can always recharge. And I know us men, we struggle a lot with guilt when it comes to the orgasm and masturbation and all that. And I just want to tell you, don't. It's if you're sexually charged, it's a good sign that there's vitality in you. You just need to become conscious of where you're spending it and where you're throwing it. So like I said, the whole point is, you're a toroid, you're a transceiver, constantly pulling in and out that energy. The whole point is to bring it in, hone it, bring it down, magnify it, and then shoot it back up to onk into your auric field for optimal health. It's as simple as that. And I can go off way longer about it, but we're almost at 11 minutes already. So I can tell you way more in our one-on-one sessions that I'm doing. And I just want to say, if you're in my light body activation session queue, just hold tight. I'm going to go really hard after the holidays, after Christmas, and we're going to hopefully do 1 to 2 people a day. So I'm just one man. I'm just getting started. I don't even have my fucking PC yet. So I'm just being guided to do this. I feel like 2024 is going to be crazy, and I just want to be aligned as aligned as possible and get as fucking coherent as possible and as electrically conductive as possible, because I feel like the solar waves are just coming in like crazy right now, and we just got to keep breathing them in, pulsing them into our Taurus, and it will just keep unlocking our dormant DNA, and our chakras are literally crystallizing, and we are fucking mutating into something beautiful, finally coming out of this cocoon that we've been in forever in this world of matter, and we're just gonna butterfly into something fucking beautiful. And we already are. I'm already traveling the 4th and 5th dimension regularly, baby. All the astral realms, the mental plane, the Devacon, all of it, dude. We're becoming multidimensional. We are fucking butterflying, and nutting up the spine is one of those things that just fast tracks the entire process. The whole fucking point of the 3D school is to become conscious of energy and start using it consciously for creation. Okay? That's the whole fucking point. And it's all about lucidity and memory and consciousness. But I love you all. And stay tuned. There's going to be a whole lot more. I'm finally on my mission. I'm prioritizing it for the first time in 7 fucking years. We're finally doing this, and I love you all so much, and I hope to just inspire one person from this video. That's all I need to make me feel fucking happy. I love you all. Stay up.